Hello, 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 hello. How are you guys? Producer, what have you selected for our view? The view is wrong, mate. Oh no, it looks ugly. Could you change the layout, brother? Hello, Iliada. So, producer, can you change the layout so that we can get started? The layout is not right. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Hello, Danny. Hello, Steven. Hello, Poe. Hello, Gomez. Hello, Iliada. So, till the time the producer is trying to sort this out, I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. If there's any reverberation in the sound, let me know and I'll try to deal with it, but I cannot promise you because I'm logged in with like multiple devices today and it's like crazy setup, which I don't know. That's why maybe the screen is a bit weird and you can see it's not really my Windows PC anymore. It's a fucking Macintosh. It is Apple, rich people's PC. Let's see. Let me see what he's saying. Yes, thank you, thank you. This looks beautiful, doesn't it, producer? Do your work properly or you're fired next time. Remember that. All right, guys, so let's start off. So, where is the market today? Let's quickly run through. We did a morning's brief. I don't want to go to weekly because I've done that in the morning. But let's start off with the daily chart and see where we are and what we are doing. Right, I'm going to get rid of these things because they are from other, shit. So delete this, delete this motherfucker. And here we are. A very, very clean chart. Forget about this acceleration gap over here. I don't really care about that right now. The reason I don't care about that is because I feel it's already achieved what it wanted to achieve. So I'm just going to let it go. We are stuck in the middle of a range. Okay. The market is still trying to deduce where it wants to go and still trying to decide how it wants to play out. Until unless the market has basically made up its mind on where it wants to go, we really don't want to put our fingers or get burned. This morning was a completely flat session for me. I kept waiting for a setup, nothing appeared. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna run away. I'm not gonna do anything and I'm gonna play with the baby. And trust me, it was perfect to play with the baby today. You know why? Because he laughed for the first time. That was beautiful. I mean, first time I've heard him do like, and it was so cute. So, time well spent. So, the moral of the story here is if the market is unclear to you, and if you're not really sure where the market is going, go touch some grass. Go spend time with people you really love. Or if you don't want to spend time with people that you love and you just want to waste your time doing something, just go masturbate. But don't try to trade. Okay, it's not going to be helpful. So today was that sort of a day. I just didn't touch. I was like, ah, fuck it, I'm not going to take any trades. And that's how it went. Producer, can you also reduce some the volume of the song in the background? I think it's too high. Thank you. And yeah, it was perfect. It was a perfect day in that regard. But now we are in the coming to the New York session. We are exactly 6 minutes away from market open. So let's quickly deep dive and see where we are. All right. So daily looks in the middle of the range. We have 4 hourly, and also we have the weekly gap as well today. So let's firstly talk about the market gap. So the market opened gap down, right? And with the gap down open, what we have got is a very, very bullish reaction. Now, before I jump into that, let me just give you a small gist in the next 2 minutes about why does market open gap down? Because this was a question that was asked to me by someone. So why does gaps occur in market? The reason there are gaps in the market is that during when the market is closed, right, there are events that are happening across the world, right? People don't know about them or they do not care about them at that point of time. And as and when the market opens, there is like a void of volume where people want to buy or sell. Let's say the market is very, very bullish. So people want to buy a lot, right? And there is nobody that's selling in that price because everyone has removed their orders. People have basically said, okay, my limit order is out of the way. And the moment people start pressing market buy at that point of time, you straight away have a cascading effect of orders getting filled in the opposite direction, right? So let's say you want to market sell something at exactly 11, right? UK time 11, you want to market sell something. And the moment you click that button to market sell, there's not enough buyers in the market. So you will be selling at a price which is way beyond what you expect it to be sold at. So that's why you see weekly gaps, new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps, and even at sometimes volume imbalances. These are all because of the same reason. All right. So that was my drop of knowledge for you guys. So let's quickly drill down to 6 hourly and see where we are. 6 Oli is basically confused on where it wants to go, right? It doesn't know what the fuck it wants to do. The only thing that's pretty clear is that we have swept the sell side liquidity down below. We have a nice fair value gap on the daily chart above us, but there is total, lack of urgency from the market right now. It just doesn't know what it wants to do. Now, my thought process is very, very simple. The market wants to head towards this PPR right over here. So there it is. Oh, there was not. Oh, my bad. Oh, that's a 4 hourly BPR. My bad. Yeah, there's a 4 hourly BPR right over here, which was drawn on the 4 hourly. Let's delete this. So there's a 4 hourly BPR right over there. I think that's where the market might be pulled towards, because even though we have retested it once, we have purged the sell side liquidity. So when the market has basically gone back inside area of imbalance and then gone on to purge the sell side liquidity, what is it indicating is that, oh, I am done doing what I wanted to do to this downside. I might try to do something on the upside. And straight away, when we swept this low, we inverted all these back-to-back fair value gaps, right? Oh, sorry, fair value gap over here on the 4 hourly. We have inverted that. Now, what I expect from the market is, as and when the market opens, do we go back inside of it, sweep this low of the last 4 hourly candle, and then react violently towards the upside? If we do that, I'll be looking for longs into this BPR. I do not want to go beyond it. I'll be looking for this long into the BPR. That's a 2%, that's a 1% market move. I'm quite happy with that sort of a move today. And I'll be like, just taking that money and running away. So that will be my thesis for that trade, right? I don't want to kind of put too much money into that. I don't want to push too much risk into that. It will be a half risk trade towards the upside. I'm not trading anything full risk today. Now, one Ali, the candle currently is looking very, very shit. I want the candle to kind of behave properly. Trust me, it's not looking good. What I want to happen in the next half an hour is that it goes down. That's what I really want. Goes down, sweeps that 4 hourly low, and then close bullish. It has a clear push towards the upside. If that can happen, that will give me the confidence that the market really wants to tend towards the upside. So that's one thing on the 1 hourly chart. Otherwise, we have just swept the buy side liquidity, right? We have taken the whole liquidity over here. We swept the Asia high and everything as well. So all the session liquidity on the lower time frames has been purged from to the upside. Only downside liquidity remains. So if we are looking at the session liquidity, our bias should really start turning bearish. But if I'm looking at higher time frame liquidity, I'm really, really, really confused. And that is exactly what I talked about in my morning brief, right? That I am completely confused. I don't have a bias. I'm not really sure what's really going on and how the market's gonna behave, right? How do we see time in this bloody stupid PC? How far along are we? Yeah, 1 more minute to go. All right, cool. All right. So that was my small thesis for you in terms of the bias. I'll really go on to look at the 90-minute chart as well, just to see if there's any fair value gap to play from. Well, there is a fair value gap down here, but it will be a good shot. That's a $350 move. So that will be a good shot if we start going down. And I would say like we'll start propelling towards it. That will be like perfect opportunity. 15 minutes. Yeah, as I said, we have swept all the above high end liquidity apart from the previous day high. So on the upside, let's say the market opens in 39 seconds, pushes higher. Well, you can take a gamble on a long trade, but I think a short looks better because we have done a change in state of delivery on the 15-minute. So that's something I will be putting my money on. 5 minutes is leaving a fair value gap. So this is good. Okay. But it's purged that liquidity. So that's what scares me. So we have purged that liquidity and we are leaving a fair value gap for sure as of now. Let's see how we react to this fair value gap. I will basically just draw this for our reference and go down on the 1 minute time frame. Fuck you. I think it's gonna be a very bearish reaction. So I'm gonna say you're a 1. Okay, cool. I want to see how we react into this fair value gap. If we leave a fair value gap out of it, then it will be a good trade to take. Well, I hope it's not a massive, massive candle. So I think we are going down to sweep that 4 hourly high, low. Come on, go on, sweep it. So there goes the 4 hourly low. Now I want to see the reaction of it. Do we react or we just keep pushing lower? By the way, any question, guys, feel free to kind of put them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer. Bro says Asia high taken. Yes, Asia high is gone. Only previous day high left. Now, this is the sort of reaction I really wanted from that 4 hourly low. So let's see what happens here. One candle closure does not mean that we will not go lower, but it does look like a bullish candle as of now. Good sweep of liquidity, good reaction of it. What I want to see is, do we leave a fair value gap? And if we do, how do we react to it? I don't want to jump into a trade, as I said, straight away. Yeah, guys, you have to remember, right? Why is this sort of price action happening? This is, I mean, a lot of people on Twitter are talking about that AI bubble, right? That's exactly why this sort of price action is happening. Right now, the tech stocks are being driven by the AI bubble itself, right? That's what's driving all the price momentum to the upside in the last couple of months, and also now that is what's driving all the price action towards the downside as well. So that is the reason, right? That AI only the trade is kind of the AI trade itself is kind of pushing price in one direction or the other. So we have to kind of play it that way, that if this is a bubble, we'll have to turn bearish on the market soon enough. But if it is not a bubble, then you can kind of stick to your trade and make it happen, the way you want it to. But when you're trading intraday, you don't really care about all these things. What you're concentrating on is what price offers you, and exactly what price is offering us is a bullish candle in the first minute and then a bullish confirmation after that. So I'm just gonna wait another minute before I jump into a trade. And the trade that I'll be looking for over here will be some sort of a long position with a stop loss of maybe just below this. So $92 stop loss and aiming for previous day high. So 36 more seconds to go. Yeah, that should be a good 2 hour trade. So I'll take that for half risk. But let's see where it closes. If it rushes up, I'm not going to jump in the middle of the candle. So let's just give it a couple of seconds. Yeah, you can put your stops here, to be honest. $80 stop loss or something. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to pull the trigger on this one. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I am in. So I'm in for a half risk trade on this. My entry is just a little bit higher. It's half risk, so don't go full risk. Stop loss is just over here, just below this candle. And I'm going to be aiming for 2 hours. So not even 2.12 hour, just exactly 2 hour to previous day high. Hopefully it's met. And if not, then unlucky me. All right, all right. So let's talk about why we entered this trade. The reason we have entered this trade is because we are literally closing that 5 minute candle, right? So 1 minute 30 seconds to go to the 5 minute closure, and we will be inverting this fair value gap. So I am preempting that move. I have got the confirmation on the 1 minute chart that we have displacement. We have swept the liquidity from the downside from these lows and the 4 hourly low that we talked about, right? So we have swept that liquidity and we quickly reacted to the upside on the 1 minute chart, which gives me confirmation that I want to go towards the liquidity on the buy side. If it is aiming for the liquidity on the buy side, the first liquidity is this. If we can react bullishly over here, then previous day high is the next target for us. So we are just basically putting our money on the point that the market reacted very well to the 4 hourly low, and taking a page out of Trader J, who has been joining our morning streams, right, every now and then, and also he joined our YouTube streams as well, plays that CRT. So I'm taking a page out of another trader's book of CRT and playing that. Now this is what life of a trader is. He talked about it to me a couple of days back about the CRT model, and I'm like, okay, this works. How can I play that? So constant learning, that is what trading is. I took his theory, the way he trades it, and then rotated it in such a way that I can use it in my trading. So that is what constant learning for traders is. You're not like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't care, this is how I trade, I'm going to keep trading like that. No, if you find someone who is trading and who has a good strategy and you understand the strategy, fucking take it and use it. Because you don't really know how long your strategy is going to work. Every strategy has a time bound period for which it works, right? So always keep looking for new things and learning new things, because that's what's going to help you become a better trader. So I really want to move my stops higher, but what I'm waiting for is, maybe if I can get another displacement candle above these highs, that would be perfect. If I don't, then I'll be like fucked, because we have a fair value gap on 1 minute time frame right over here. So if somebody is worried, they can really move their stops to this low. It will be perfect. It's a protected low. I don't think market should go there. If it does, then that's gonna be fucking cruel from the market. But let's see. Let's see what it wants to do. Trader J is a legend, as you are, Mr. Singh. Much love, Murph. Thank you, Murph. Trader J, he is good, brother. He's good. I talked to him. He's a brilliant guy. I mean, I loved having a chat with him. And luckily for us, he's in our Discord. He talks to us every now and then, and he shares that knowledge that you really want, right? At the end of the day, that's what we are all after, knowledge. So Steven is saying, as it's the end of Q2 today, tomorrow, will it affect? That is a brilliant question. So since we are coming to the end of quarter two, right? We are coming to the end of a quarter. Now, when we talk about trading, we always talk about trading from a quarter perspective. See, we are intraday traders. What you can expect today is violent candles. I can assure you that. You will have that one candle which is like 250 points move, and then it will suddenly die down. Why? Because the positions are being closed on one end and being open on the other contracts and other end. So the quarter end does have a lot of reflection in regards of price action. So that's totally true. But if you will ask me whether it will have a major impact on our trading, for me, it doesn't matter much. I do give it respect from the perspective that I don't want to go full risk when it's quarter end or contract change or those sort of things. But overall, for me, it's like, okay, if liquidity is being purged on one side, the market should go towards the other side. Now, even in this case, even if it stops us out, liquidity was purged on the 4 hourly low, right? The market went up to take the highs. It's not like the market didn't do that. The market did that, but it it can go down, right? If it wants to go down, it will invert this, stop us out, and start going down. It has done what we wanted. It purged the liquidity on buy side. It's just that it did not take the previous day high. Instead, it purged the buy side liquidity and just rotated. So that's completely fine. That's acceptable. That's like, it's not like you are, yes, you are wrong because you lost money, but it's not like you are wrong and you basically read the market completely wrong. No, you read the market right. It went on to purge the buy side liquidity and then it reversed. That's another story. That's a story that, you were unlucky, or you were targeting something wrong, or you were the liquidity. So howsoever you want to see it, right? So just remember that it's okay to lose, and that's what I try to tell everyone. That's part of the mentorship, that it's okay to lose. Everyone loses. I lose a lot, and as you have seen, like I think I lose a lot on the streams. People should not take my trades. They're stupid if they take my trades. No, that's okay. All right, so I want to see, bro is saying strategy plus discipline plus RR equals win rate. Well, strategy plus discipline plus RR will get you a nice life. That's what I can say. Win rate, I don't care. I've had months of 20-30% win rate, and I've made good money out of those months as well. So if you basically are disciplined and you know how you're risking and you are taking advantage of your big days, then it doesn't matter. All right, cool, cool. So I mean, I'm not hating this reaction, but I'm not even loving this reaction, because I'll tell you the reason. Okay, now I'm hating this reaction. So I'm gonna be stopped out on this for sure. Hopefully not. Let's see. So what did I want to show you? Yes. So what I'm looking at right now is where I placed my stop loss. Okay, and why am I okay even now? This is the order block that swept that 4 hourly low. Okay, so our stops are literally underneath it, not underneath, like on the low ends of it, right? We could have put it like just underneath it. Over here, I put it just underneath this low because I didn't want this low to be touched. So my stops are just under that order block. I don't know how many people saw that, but that's what my eyes were looking at. Okay, this is the order block right over here, which swept that 4 hourly low. I'm going to put my stops at the low ends of it because I don't want the market to go there. Now the market, if it bounces from here, good for us. If it doesn't, then well, it's okay. It's a 0.5 hour trade. We'll be minus 0.5 hour. We'll take that and we'll walk away. With a loser in our hands. We are right now trading inside that nice little BPR. If you will see, oh, Mac has this nice feature. I can zoom in like this. I like it. Can you guys see as well? Oh yeah, I like it. I'm gonna buy a Mac. Okay, how do I zoom out though? Fucking shit. Zoom out. What the fuck? Fucking hell. Okay, so if I do this, no. 4 fingers, 5 fingers. How the fuck do I zoom out on this shit? Oh, can somebody teach me? Zoom out, bro. Fuck me. Okay, I've zoomed in now and I don't know how to zoom out. So I don't know how you're looking at it. I hope it's clean and clear and it's not too bad for you. Apple, much better with the zoom. Screen for me looks kind of distorted. Maybe it's me. Two fingers. Okay, so two fingers. It's going sideways, Iliada. It's not zooming out. Okay, so I am still waiting for the displacement to happen. I'm not gonna move my stop loss yet. Break the BPR, push it. Yes, sir. Yes. Daniel, is the screen much more cleaner if it's like clearer? I'm not sure because I'm in India, as you know, and the internet over here is brilliant, as brilliant as it can get. That it will not work at times, but I hope it's completely fine. So two fingers, like two fingers of my palm, like this. No, fucking hell. There should be a setting button somewhere where I can say zoom out. Okay, view maybe zoom out. Yes, view. So command and minus. Okay. Let's try that command and minus. Oh no, plus. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I zoomed in, but I don't know how to zoom out now. Escape, maybe? No. Shall I just refresh the page? I'll just refresh the page. Maybe it will go back to normal. Yay, it's back to normal. I like it now. I want to see the time, these, time frames. It's easier for me then. So it's easier, yeah. Command minus. Look at bro, man. Osiris is doing everything today. Cool. Guys, tell me, come on, keep throw some questions at me. Throw some questions at me. I am looking for. We are in a trade. I'm not gonna share my secret sauce here. You know that that's only for mentorship people. But throw some nice questions so that I can answer them. And by the way, tomorrow we are giving away not one but two 150K accounts because I missed my stream yesterday, not yesterday, last week, and I could not do any giveaways, and I'm feeling like I need to do some giveaways. So tomorrow there will be two giveaways, and to win that giveaway, you need to be following me on Twitter. You need to be sharing my profile on your Twitter, and you need to be sending me your nudes as well on my phone. No, just kidding. Just follow me on Twitter and share my profile. I need some followers, guys. I call myself an influencer who has no influence on anyone. So just follow me, please. All right. Let's see how gold is doing. Where is MGC? What the fuck is this? So gold, brother, how are you? So let's talk about. I mean, I really want to talk about this because people always ask me this question: how are gold and NQ correlated? Right? I'm not sure how many of you people have given this a lot of thing, but I think a lot of you guys have come through. What do you call it? Our friend crypto, the fucking world of crypto, which always makes you lose money, right? Now, gold and gold Bitcoin or gold NQ are kind of related to each other in terms of risk, right? Gold is a risk off asset. It means that when the market goes in risk off state, right, that is when you kind of start seeing gold rally, war, famine, drought, whatever thing that kills you is when gold starts to rally. Like this is an asset which works when people are crying that the world is shit. So that's what gold is. That's what the correlation between gold and NQ is. So it's not like if gold is going down, NQ should go up. No, nothing like that. It's more like if gold is going down, then the world is shit. If NQ is going up, that means people want to invest their money in assets which will give them good returns. That's the only correlation. So don't start creating correlations between gold and NQ from a perspective that, oh, gold is going down, NQ will fall as well. No, it's different concepts. Markets do not move in correlation. Markets move from a perspective of where is the investment flowing towards. Is it risk on or risk off? So there is always a state in the market which you will see where gold is rallying as well as the NQ is rallying. The reason for that is that that people want to invest their money, but maybe some people are a bit worried about the market, but some are like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go full port. So just remember that whenever you look at gold and Bitcoin. But let's talk about the analysis for gold. A nice purge on the sell side. Oh, by the way, someone keep an eye on the fucking trade. I mean, we have our stop loss, but still. So we have purged this sell side liquidity, but I don't like this purge, honestly. So we had this descending triangle broken out of it. It's in a weird place, I would say. Uh, if we invert this fair value gap right over here on the daily chart, I would say that gold can basically start to show some strength. So this is a crucial place. If we can invert this, that would be great. And we can expect some sort of strength and a turtle soup trade over here. But if we start going below this sell side liquidity, I would say for gold, the next stop would be looking at the weekly chart because daily is not offering anything. No, it's in a beautiful spot, man. Like it's a fair value gap right over here. It's in discount. It's in the perfect spot. So if it can bounce from here, I'll be very, very happy. Otherwise, next stop is this order block right over here. You don't have anything in between. I mean, there are fair value gaps, but I don't give a shit about them. I'll care about this order block right over here on gold. $3,500 area. So $500 more, downside. So bro is saying now it's gold versus oil inversely correlated, but now as I said, it will be different. Gold indeed at support. Yes, it is. That is the area that I'll be looking at. Let's see where NQ is now. Has it hit our stops or has it not hit our stops? And what is it doing? Okay. I should have seen this chart before. I've lost a little bit of money now. But that's fine. I'm going to go and move my stops a little higher to the. Hmm, let's see. Where do we want to move our stops? Well, it's not going towards. It wants to go towards previous day high, but it's going slowly. So I just want to see where I can move my stops that I can be safe. Yeah, I'll go break even on this. Like if it comes back after this sort of a candle, if it starts coming down, then I'll rather be out of this trade than be in this trade. So I'm gonna go break even on this trade. So it's a zero risk trade now. So let's just write it down. Break even. Okay, so we know. And let's see what's going on. It's looking good. By the way, you know why I'm talking about all these different topics? Because my producer has sent me a list of 8 topics and he has told me if you don't talk about them, I'm not going to do production for you anymore. I'm like, why? He's like, because I'm not able to make out reels from this fucking videos. I'm like, okay, but how do I fucking talk about them in the middle of my stream when I want to abuse people? He's like, I don't care how you abuse people. What I care about is you fucking talk about these topics. So that's why, guys, I'm sorry. If you're getting bored of these topics, it's okay. You can tell me I'll stop doing it, but for now, I have to. He has told me. The only correlation I do is DXY versus other risk assets. And right now, DXY is moving up. So risk assets should. Okay. Danny, explain this small thing for me. Okay. How is DXY created? DXY is created by different currencies versus dollar. Okay. So dollar against other currencies, leading currencies, right? Now, if you want to use DXY for something, use it when you're trading Forex. If you are saying that US dollar getting stronger means NASDAQ should fall, I should really tell you to compare the DXY chart with the NASDAQ chart, overlay them with each other, and you'll be like surprised. Okay. So you'll, because most of the time that chart, so someone keep an eye on this trade. I mean, I have my full TP and I've gone break even. So fuck it. I'll just go here and I'll say this chart divided by DXY dollar index. And then I need to change this to CME1, CME. Okay. And I'm going to press enter. So this is your chart for NQ versus DXY. Okay. You'll see most of the time this chart is doing nothing. Just, it consolidated for what? From 2025 to 2026. One whole year it was in consolidation, right? If you'll see the monthly chart, maybe we'll get that. So what sort of correlation are we looking at? It's always going up, uptrend, powerful uptrend, and nothing else is happening, right? So it is basically just consolidating between those levels. So my theory is very simple. I don't see much of a correlation between them, at least NASDAQ and DXY. Yes, I see a correlation between DXY and other currencies, but not between NASDAQ. And I might be wrong. I'm not saying I'm always right. I'm just saying that I might be wrong. I'm stopped out at break even. No, I'm not yet. That's not a good candle. That's not a good looking candle. Fuck you, candle. We were in good profit. I didn't take TP because I was half risk. You fucking piece of shit. I hope you guys took TP. I can't read your comments. I'm going to join the stream from my phone because my tab got switched off. PC is working fine, but that is like I have one screen, so it's tough for me to kind of go between things. Okay, I've entered from my phone now. I can see the comments again, and there comes the reversion. Okay, cool. So no more comment. How do I mute this fucker? Oh, what I can do here? I can put the headphones. Sorry if there is a sound. I'm trying to fix it. Okay, better. No, not better. AirPods connected. Cool. All right, so we didn't get stopped out, and it's not bad. It's great news. We didn't get stopped out, and the market started pushing higher. So I think this low is now protected. So break even stops is looking good. I can't take a TP because I don't want to. I'm already half risk. So if this market goes up, that's fine. I fucking zoomed it again, and I don't know how I did that again. All right, cool. So I'll need to refresh the page again. Sorry. Let me know if there is a second sound coming, guys. It's because I'm seeing the comments on the phone, and then I'm sitting over here trying to do this. If we leave a fair value gap here, I'll move my stops to the low of this candle just to basically take some money out, in profit. And yeah, I'll see if I can do something else with the TP, but I don't know. Like that's a clear draw on liquidity, right? It's very, very clear. Previous day high is the draw on liquidity. But what about this fucking stop loss? Fuck's sake. This was what? 20, low is at 23,635.25 and our stops were at 630 or 631. That's fucking brilliant. What stop loss? No echo for me. One of you is enough. Cute. I like you. Osiris is becoming my best friend. Producer, you didn't share the stream on Twitter, is it? You didn't put it out on Twitter? So now we have a nice little fair value gap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the stops to the low of this candle. I don't want price to go here. So this will become my new stop loss. 27, what is it? 27,768. So let's get the phone. By the way, yes, mentees, I'm trading from my phone today. I have the PC in front of me, but I'm executing from phone. I always tell them not to do it. So I move my stops higher. So even if I'm stopped, I'll make around, 0.25, 0.3 R. And yeah, it's okay. Uh, I mean, I'm happy being break even as well. It's just that if we are leaving bullish point of interest, POIs, while going up, why I don't want it to be inverted or I don't want it to go lower from there. So that's why. So let's see what the market wants to do here. What you want to see is that a good reaction from this fair value gap straight towards previous day high. If it goes down, yeah, I would say it will maybe go down further then. So let's see. And by the way, if you guys want to take a TP, you can take a TP over here. You already are getting around 1.2, 1.3 R. So take a TP here. Just be safe. It's not necessary that you need to leave money on the table. Uh, Rather take some money off and chill. And I'm stopped out on this for 0.5 R. And that's not bad. And I'm going to start looking for other positions now. Let's see. So I would have basically made what? Let's see. 0.2 R plus 0.2 R. Not bad. It's difficult to take a short here because of previous day high. It's very, very tough to take a short here right now. If we leave back to back fair value gap, that's another story then. I'll be happy to take a short, but not yet. Oh, fuck's sake, it accelerated lower. So maybe I was stupid. Is it 5 minutes to 4 hourly close? So I'll just wait for that 4 hourly candle to close and the new candle to open and keep track of what the 4 hourly is looking like. Right now it looks shit. So just keep track of this. Right. In short from 772. Nice. Ilyada is saying rejection from the 1 hourly BPR. I didn't see shit. Yes, you're right. No, but we didn't reach that, Ilyada. The BPR is still way up. And we have already gotten rejected from there. So I don't know. I mean, I made 2.0.2 hour. I'm happy. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Are we getting any sort of love? If we take a trade from here, if the stops just above here, I think we'll get 1 hour to that area. 1.5 and 2.7. Okay. But the liquidity is perched on this side. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. So I'm just going to wait for a break of structure or a change in state of delivery on the 15-second time frame. Okay, I'll take a trade here. I'll go short. Okay, hold. Okay, cool. I'm in. So I'm in a short from here. I'm going to aim for that 400% down on the 1 minute chart. Let's see how it goes. And the stops are just above this candle's high. Sorry, this candle's body. So let's see whether we can accelerate lower. I'll take one TP on 200% and then the following TP on 400%. Also, this one is a full risk trade. This is not a half risk trade. I'm going full risk in this. So if I lose, I'll be down 0.8 R for today. If I win, then yeah, God help me how much I win. I mean, I don't know, right, how much I'm gonna win. If it's a flush and imagine it just keeps going down, that would be great. First, obviously, the first area of importance is that true day open. Break that first, because if that's not broken, then the market can bounce violently from here. So let's see. Liada is saying you are not considering the wicks. No, I'm not. On the 1 hourly, I'm not considering those wicks. No. Have we left a 2 minute back to back as well? This is not bad. This will be good. Because if we can leave this 2 minute back to back fair value gap, then this will become our 200% as well. So that will put us exactly in line with where we want to go. And yeah, might end up being a good trade on full risk. Cool. Let's see. Let's see. Not a good looking candle. You want. What you want to see here is that the 2 minute does not create a new high. So it has 15 seconds to go. If that happens, I'm going to move my stops down to here. Okay, I'm going to move my stops lower down to here. So I've reduced my risk to half risk now, 696, close to half risk. I'll not say exactly half risk, but very close to half risk. So let's just do that. Cool. Stops are close to now half risk. Overall trade is still the same, but now it looks like a 3.74 hour, but it's still a 2 hour. So don't give a fuck about that bigger number over here. It's a 2 hour trade, not a 3.74 hour trade. Just remember. And in terms of TP, guys, I'm not going to take a TP anymore. I'm going to take a TP at straight at 200%. Just if the reason for that is that the market has left a 2 minute back to back fair value gap, which also the 200 to 400% is exactly in line with the 1 minute 400%. So I just want to take a TP there. I don't want to take a TP before that. You can take a TP before that if you wanted to, and I'll not be angry with you. I'll still love you the same way I do, because if you're taking a TP down here at around 29,488, you're still doing the right thing. Okay, so feel free to take a TP if you want to. Obviously, it's your account. You can take a TP anytime you want. But we have to go there first for you to take a TP. TP at Asia low. Yes, exactly, sir. Not a good reaction, man. That's sweep of New York AM low, and the reaction is not really great. How is the 1 minute looking? It's still fine. We have a volume imbalance towards the downside, but we are pushing higher, so that's something I don't like. It might want to go and retest some of the fair value gaps up top. See, this is what I've been talking about, guys. I mean, from the mentorship, you guys have heard me a lot of times. When you have this volume imbalance, right? Look how, even though it was going up the candle, how hard sellers are pushing it down. The reason is because of that volume imbalance. It's showing you that the buying volume is not there in the market yet. So even though the candle pushes higher, the sellers step in to push it lower. You will see that always happening whenever you see volume imbalances, even on shorter time frames. Not so good. This will be, you need to be, well, you want it to break below the New York AM low that it created earlier. Because if it can't break below this, then that would be a stops hit. It will try once or twice, but if it keeps failing to break below, then yeah, that's not showing intent. It needs more liquidity, and for that, it will go into some sort of POI, some sort of fair value gap or order block or something to basically grab that liquidity. Okay. Murph is saying, what's the name of your Twitter, my friend? It's Sing Trades NQ. And it has my picture now, like not this masky guy, like my real face. So you'll enjoy it, Murph. I look hot. So yeah, this is what I don't like. After sweeping New York AM low, it's not reacting, even though it's trading below the 2 day open and kind of respecting it. I want some sort of displacement lower. And I don't want to regret moving my stops lower because of the 2 minute back to back fair value gap. That, this market just decides to do something else altogether. Because the thesis is very simple. You had 2 minute back to back fair value gap. Initially, you traded on the 1 minute back to back fair value gap, but the market is showing you weakness and leaves a 2 minute as well. And you want to move your stops lower, right? And now it could end up leaving a 5 minute back to back as well if we have continuous sell off. So I just want to trade that area, right? I want to be like, okay, if you're leaving these fair value gaps, you're leaving them for a reason, and I want to be protected. So in the next 40 seconds, if we kind of push lower, and then in the next 5 minutes we push further lower, that would be great. I would really like it personally for my portfolio, for my account, for my bank balance. So good push. It's still trying. Can it close that 1 minute candle below the New York AM low? That's what the question is, because that's where the whole thing sits. Can you push below New York AM low? Can you sustain that? And can you keep pushing lower? So that's the closure that we wanted below. Now, can we push and leave that 5 minute back to back fair value gap as well? That's the main thing. For that to happen, I would want this price to go towards 29,440 ish area. You know, that would be the point where you'll be like, okay, I'm safe now. And I can start thinking about going to break even. Also, by the way, for people who wanted to take a TP, you are getting to the place where you should be TPing out at least half of your position. So you can Just wait a little bit longer, let it push till here, and then just move your stops to break even and take half of your position off. I'm not doing anything. I'll just take my full TP at the bottom. It's okay. I'm happy to take some risks today. I'm in a mood now. It's been a while. I haven't talked to you all. How many of you missed me? There are only 13 people on today's stream. I don't give a shit of people who are not here, but I really love the people who are here. Thank you so much for joining. I really love you. I know it's a lot to ask for people for their time. We have limited time on this planet, and you give that half an hour, 1 hour to me every now and then. I really appreciate that, guys. How was your? My trip is still on. I'm still in India, so I'm streaming from India today. Namaste. But yeah, it's been going well. I've been enjoying it. So yeah, it's good. I like it. You come to India, you basically feel like you can be away from the country for like ages, and when you come back, you just feel like you've come back home every time. Yeah, I just love it, honestly. Are we leaving that 5 minute back-to-back fair value gap now? Yes, we are still leaving it. That's a beautiful rejection, by the way, from this. So take a TP, guys. Take a TP over here. And yeah, don't move your stops yet. Just take a TP and let your stops be where they are. Even if you get stopped out, you will be basically break even on the trade. So just take a TP. Yeah, just take some money off. Because we are sweeping. I think this is the London low or some sort of fucking low. Yeah, we have just swept London Q1 low. So it's not a bad idea to take a TP. We can reverse from here. I'm just not going to take TP. As I said, I just want to see how this price action plays out. If it stops me out, it's okay. I'll be happy to take a minus 0.3 R day. Nice push. So how many minutes to go for 5 minute closure, my friends? 2 minutes to go. If we can do that, it would be insanely beautiful because then we'll have back to back fair value gaps on 5 minutes, which will put our TP at that previous day low. So you'll be aiming for this area. To be honest, I'll be aiming for this area. So yeah, I'll be waiting for this 5 minute closure now before I move my stop loss to kind of break even. Just 29,630, just a small loss, maybe a 0.1 hour loss. And then we can play from there. I hope you have taken a TP. And yeah, just play it safe, guys. You don't have to be macho like me. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I don't know how the fuck to trade. And yeah, thank you, Murph. So the last 1 minute candle of this 5 minutes. Let's see if we are leaving this fair value gap or we are going to turn around and fuck me in the ass for not taking a TP. Come on, bitch. Push it. Bitch is such a sexist word. Come on, what should I say? Dog? Come on, dog. Well, what was that cartoon that used to say dog? What's up, dog? Who was that? Bugs Bunny? Was it Bugs Bunny? Somebody used to say that in a cartoon. I'm going to move my stops to this candle's body high right over here, 29,618. That will be break even for me. So let's just do that first. There you go. Perfect. All right. So let's get back. Now we have back to back fair value gaps on the 5 minute. I do expect this market to kind of, if it is really bearish, to keep pushing lower. and aggressively, reaching this 200% before turning around and going up towards that previous day high, hopefully, and hopefully not, whatever, I don't care, because I'll be out of the market the moment I hit my TP, and I'll be up around, if it hits this TP, it will be 2.9 hour for the day, and I'll be fuck off from here, brothers. Do you always talk to the charts when trading, or am I, what was that? Or am I my own? I talk to the charts. I talk to the charts. It's like when your wives don't. The thing is, when your wife doesn't talk to you much, you all you can do is talk to invisible things, and at least chart is visible. Like I have friends who don't, whose wife will be like not talking to them. They'll be talking to the fucking walls. I better talk to a chart. No, no, it's not just you, Steven. No, it's not just you. Half the time when I lose, I basically abuse the chart so much that even he kind of says, "Why the fuck was I created?" So I want some acceleration lower in the last 2 minutes of this candle. So think of it like this now, right? This is the 5 minute candle that's forming. So in the first, if I was to divide that 5 minute candle, this is the first 1 minute range. This is basically waiting, and this is the first 1 minute range. What you want to see here is once the market pushes below one of these, can it sustain that? That tells you whether the market is bearish or bullish, right? So if this candle closes below and the next candle does not come back inside of it, that means the overall market is still very, very bearish. So you can kind of play the quarters on these as well, right? That's what I teach you guys in the mentorship. Play the quarters. So you're kind of playing the quarters on a 5 minute candle as well. So just remember that. Bugs Bunny. I knew it, Osiris. I knew it. What's up, dog? Yeah. How much we pretend, how much we Indians pretend to be westernized. I am sometimes, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I should do these streams in Hindi and make you guys learn Hindi. Like part of my mentorship, I should basically say learn Hindi, otherwise I'll not teach you. Like we have much more population and pollution than you, so both the things we are higher, so we should do that more often. So nice push, nice push. I'm liking it. See, patience, pace. We took a long, moved our stops properly, put our stops initially also in the perfect spot. Didn't have a massive winner, didn't have a loser. We just enjoyed our life, came back out of it, and now we are like, okay, fuck it. We are in a short, and I mean, I really want to take a TP, but my heart says it will push lower. But you know what? I will take some off. Let me just take half the position off now. Okay, cool. Half the position is off. Only half position left. So let it be. Stops are at break even. So yeah, it's fine. How much R did I get in that half position? Let's see. So we are at around, no, we're not at 2.9. I don't know. I think it should be around what, 1 hour ish, more than that, more than 1 hour. No, yeah, it's more than 1 hour that I've already made. 1.2 hour. No, not 1.2, 0.8 hour. Overall profit is 1 hour now. So we already have 0.8 hour, and now we'll just let it do what it wants to do. If you had to remove either market structure or FVG from your strategy, which would remain? Market structure, anytime. Trend is your friend, man. If you know how to trade trend, you don't need to know anything. Any FVG, order block, motherfucking block, sex block, or any fucking block, you don't need it. If you understand candlesticks and market structure, that's all you need. So other things, all these FEGs, all these order blocks, all these BPRs, they are just a way for you to enter the market. Market structure is what tells you where the market is going towards. So I'm going to move my stops aggressively now. I don't want to give anything back. So I'm going to move my stops here. So yeah, not going to read the comments for a bit. Just going to manage this trade now. Fuck, I got saved. I have not yet moved my stops. So this will be the high now. Okay. I'm just going to draw the high so I know where exactly it is. Okay, cool. Now we have another candle. Where do I move my stops now? So we can move it over here. So 29396. Okay, cool. Let me just move my stops. Cool. My stops are at 29396 now over here. So the reason I'm doing that is because we are so close. Now this is where greed can come into the picture, where you'll be like, oh no, I'll keep my stops to break even. The market can reverse from any spot, right? I'm happy to get out of the market right over here. I'm happy to take that, win and just enjoy instead of crying about, losing the whole amount because I was so close to TP. It has a psychological effect on me. It impacts me a lot. I tend to overtrade when that sort of a thing happens. I tend to make mistakes in the next coming trades when that sort of thing happens. So when I get this close to TP, I just keep moving my stops lower. Also, I'm getting rid of my TP. So quick fucker, it will just rush through there. Okay, so I have removed my TP as well, guys. So there's no TP now. It's just an open TP, and every time the stops will be my TP. So my stops are now this high. So this is the new stop loss, 29385. That's my new stop loss. Okay, let's see. Any questions? No, nothing. So there is no TP anymore, guys. Just FYI, I have removed my TP. There is no TP. It's an open TP now. I'm just going to let it go and let it stop me out wherever it wants. So I can't move my stops yet. It's a bullish candle. I'll wait for 1 minute candle to be bearish before I can move my stops. Even if it is a slightly bearish candle, I will move my stops, just FYI. So every 1 minute, if the candle is bearish, I move the stops to the high of that candle. And the TP has been removed, so there is no TP anymore. Just remember that and play that. You can do this on the 15-second as well or 30 seconds. Just it's up to you how aggressively you want to manage it. I do it sometimes on 15 seconds, but most of the time on 1 minute, it's easier. But you can do it on any time frame. Just wait for, when you get close to your TP, final TP, just be a little bit more aggressive with your trading, with your stop loss. Because people, this round trip up top is the most ugly round trip you will ever do. Uh, because of this small extra win that you want to take, you're letting all of your profits go. So I just be aggressive at that point of time. If I get stopped out, what's the worst? I get stopped out in profit. Beautiful. I would have made around 2 hour on this trade overall, or 1.6, 1.7 hour. That's perfect, man. So I don't care about that small things. So let's see whether it's a turtle soup or it's a, stop out. Okay, not yet clipped. I don't know how, but I'm not yet clipped. Now I'm out. So I'm out of this trade. It was a lovely trade. I think it was overall a beautiful trade. Made some good money out of it. Returned back to trading, and we basically made what? Let's put it in the right place where we initially put it. Okay, so brother, you go there. So around 1.5 hour overall, I don't mind that. So 1.7 hour on the day, that's completely, good coming back to trading after a while, catching that sort of a move. I'm quite happy with that. We were quite two trades, both winners, one break even-ish, one 1.5 hour winner, or maybe a little bit more or less, I don't know. But overall, plus 1.7, 1.8 hour day. I'm quite happy. And yes, thank you so much for all of you joining in. And lovely to have you around. And I'm going to be live again tomorrow at the same time, same place. And I'll see you then. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.